Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Justin Wolf from Wolf Customs. Never mind the noise in the background, it's starting to sleep pretty good. Finally, our cold weather has come back to Kansas. Hopefully it stays because I need some cold weather for some upcoming Clothed and Confident videos. The reason for this video, though, is I have a lot of questions asking why I make my handles the way I do for my knives. Like, this is the Razorback, okay? And a lot of people want to know why I make the handles the way I do. Let me explain. Most knife handles that we have nowadays are what a lot of people refer to as a broomstick style handle. They're just round. And that's fine because they're easy to make. They get the job done. But something that I have personally ran into is when I'm really doing a lot of heavy carving or anything along those lines, I get wore out because the knife is constantly wanting to twist around in my hand and everything, so I'm having to adjust and hold it this way or that. And so over time I've just I've thought, there's better ways of doing these handles. And that is why I have these handles the way I have them. They're not perfectly round. They're rounded off on the edges for comfort, but they're not perfectly round. They grip the hand. There is a point of contact all the way around. And since they're not round, when you get digging in there or anything along those lines, it doesn't want to twist. Everybody that owns one of these knives so far, I have not had one single complaint with any aspect of the knife, whether it be its cutting ability, the way that it holds an edge, or the comfort of these handles. But I still get asked that question all the time. So that's exactly what I thought I would do. I thought I would come on here and explain to you guys a little bit about this handle. The other thing that it does is, I've talked about this in other videos. Okay, you see these flares right here? When I mold that to leather, it just literally snaps into place and holds really good because of that spot right there. In fact, this is a customer's knife, so I'm making the sheath for it right now. Let me pull my personal one off real quick. Show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's the leather sheath for mine. Now you notice how the sheath itself has those flares? That's because it's molded to the handle. So when I put my knife in here, it just kind of snaps into place. And there's no chance of that thing falling out. I mean, it's like frickin' Kydex with the way that is flared. And I did that on purpose. I flared those on purpose. And I got that idea from the Skookum. The Skookum has those flares right there. So the first time I made a sheath for that Skookum, I was like, man, that's pretty cool. It just snaps into place. And I kept that buried in the back of my mind. A lot of the same principles of the Skookum went into making both the Razorback and my K9. So, anyway, guys, I hope that has answered any questions that you guys might have about these handles and about these knives. Have a good one, guys.